If you've been around the commentary community for the last few years, there's a few names that you might be familiar with. Dhar Mann and Rick Lax, or Richard Laxative. For the unaware, Dhar Mann is like a moral-based YouTube channel where every video somebody is learning a lesson, and Dhar Mann is kind of this all-being figure of morality.
Do you need a friend to present with tomorrow? Here, I'll tell you what. I'll be your friend. Really? Psych!
What's so funny?
Dhar Mann? What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm actually here to see my friend Noah. Today's best friend's day, right?
I think he should probably take some advice from his own videos, because apparently in real life, yikes. And Rick Lax is a Facebook magician who you may know as the guy who did those I Can Read Your Mind videos.
Hello, my friends. My name is Rick Lax, and I am about to read your mind.
And then he would just make you do basic math. And for some reason, people always just believed him because it's the internet. And nobody would lie on the internet. However, Rick Lax has kind of given up on the old magician stuff. And now he's kind of pivoted into the Dhar Mann territory. I want to say they're morality videos, but honestly, to call them even Dhar Mann-like videos would be giving Rick too much credit. Because Rick is basically being Dhar Mann, but if he put in 0% effort. Like, for all the problems that you can argue about Dhar Mann videos, at least they have a script. So to show my point, this video is called Bad Babysitter Gets Taught a Lesson. And one thing you're going to notice about these videos right off the bat is they are long. And to be fair, Dhar Mann's videos are long too, but in Dhar Mann videos there's at least a plot progression. Whereas with Rick Lax, he has no problem making you wait 7 minutes for a payout that is about 5 seconds long. The whole video is this back and forth where this babysitter is not paying attention to a baby she's presumably babysitting. And the parents swap out the baby and then they start messing with the fake baby, throwing it around, and oh my god, this babysitter must be playing RuneScape or something because she is not paying attention. And I think my favorite part about this whole video in general is that when they do finally write their dialogue, Rick must hire aliens to write this stuff because it reads like something nobody would ever say.
Oh my gosh! Hey, that baby is fake, but this one is real and should not be in that frame.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And something else I noticed is that when you go to the captions, which are according to Facebook provided by the author, someone just says shoes. It's just a single word, it goes nowhere, and it's in the middle of a sentence. And it is the funniest thing because it's like, how do you put in so little effort? The captions should have taken you 5 seconds to do with how much text you have, and you still add a slip up in there? I am madder than hell that she's getting away with it. Yeah, I'm mad too that anyone would believe this. But don't worry, there are a couple people who did see through, not because of the whole scenario being obviously fake. This is probably the fakest thing I've seen. Is the cameraman invisible? The swing doesn't swing that long either. I'm glad we have a swing expert in the comments to point out that that swing, which is just in a park by the way, like this is definitely a real swing, but that swing is fake. Alright, so the next moral video I'm gonna show off is instant regret for TSA agent. Now, if you thought the last video seemed a little bit fake, you know, because of the swing set, then you're in for quite the surprise with this one. So we open up, and this old lady is going through airport security.
See, how many times do I tell these old people not to bring their walkers to the thing?
Sometimes.
So old.
Check it out.
You know, I never trust old people too.
Except wait a second, that's not an old lady, that's a young lady! And why does she do this? To store money in different parts of her bags, I guess? Is it illegal to take money through TSA? There's a lot of stuff we gotta think about for a second for this scenario to even make sense. First of all, this lady knew that these two guys just despise old people.
You know, I never trust old people too.
And that they would be willing to just completely neglect their job just to look at this old lady's walker, because that's where you hide your drugs if you're an old person, I guess. Secondly, you have to go through the effort of doing it, all this work to become an old lady, then you have to hope that they don't notice you changing not even a foot away from them. And then, to top it all off, you have to hope that they're just okay with that at the end of it, which, don't worry, for the sake of the video, they are.
You need help with your bags or anything? Is that your bag right there? Hold on, I think you forgot this bag here.
You should get. Yeah.
Now you might be wondering, after all of this, what is the instant regret for the TSA agents? And to answer that question, we have to ask Rick, because I don't know.
Get rid of that piece of garbage.
He didn't write into the script an actual resolve for this. The lady walks through with her cash, which again, I'm pretty sure is not something you have to like do a whole scheme over to get onto a plane. And that's it. The video just ends. So yeah, Rick makes you waste 6 minutes and can't even be bothered to write in an ending. And I'm starting to think that maybe Rick is a magician, because he just keeps making my dang time disappear. By the way, I'm not even alone in this, because there's 9.6 million views on this video. Alright, so this next video is called Rich Lady is Rude and Regrets Her Meanness.
You can't afford this. In fact, you should just go somewhere else to shop. This is not your place. But you, on the other hand, I think this would look beautiful on you.
So at this point, I need to point something out that I personally noticed, and that is that a lot of these videos have a conflict that can be resolved by somebody getting changed in front of a camera, which gives me weird fetish vibes, Rick. I mean, there's a surprising amount of videos, even the ones that aren't in this category, where the whole plot revolves around someone just getting changed. There's this other video Rick did that's supposed to be a comedy video where a bride is running from her groom for some reason, never explained. And the entire video is her getting changed in a truck while their groom is like running around in a circle pretending to not notice her because Rick can't write believable characters. And then at the end of it, she doesn't even disguise her voice, because apparently every Rick Lax video takes place in the Hitman cinematic universe where you can just switch out your outfit and people will just pretend like you're someone else.
White dress. White dress. I love my life.
I think I saw her.
She looks like you.
I saw her.
That way?
Or maybe she went that way.
So she gets away, and that's the whole video. That's not related to what we're talking about today. I just want to point out, this is like an ongoing trend in Rick Lax videos of current year. So basically what happens in this video, which again, I'll save you some time. This lady is in a store, and this, I guess, owner or salesperson comes up and basically says, "You're poor, get out of here." The sales lady goes and talks to another customer. And our main character has a bag full of clothes that she proceeds to get changed into for like 6 minutes straight. It's a long time to watch this person get changed. And in the meanwhile, the salesperson is having a conversation in the background that I swear to God I hope was not scripted, because holy crap, this has got to be some of the worst writing I've ever seen if it was.
What about, like, men's? Do you guys have anything for men? Anything new?
Yes. Do you have a special someone that you're looking for?
I think you have these in my size.
Yes, I would be sure to look in the
Because I
back.
feel like this with their new red dress is really good.
What about hats? Are hats a good option for you?
And like, honestly, the best part of this video with like any Rick Lax video is the ending. But this time it's because the person who spent all this time building up this moment, they're getting changed. You're thinking to yourself, they're gonna absolutely destroy the salesperson. And then they go to speak and they flub their line because of course.
I don't think I've seen you here before. You look like you belong here for sure.
Oh, you don't recognize me?
I'm sorry. No, I would definitely recognize somebody with your style.
Because you took that dress out of my hand about 5 minutes ago. You need to learn to be kinder to your customers. And I'm not going to shop here anymore.
And that's another video down. I'm saving you guys so much time with this. Alright, we made it to the end, our last Rick Lax video. Cleaning lady at funeral gets caught. However, I will point out, she does not instantly regret this, so just something to think about. We have about 2 minutes of this lady stealing stuff off a casket. That way we know she's really stealing stuff off this dead person. And then what the heck? That lady isn't dead! That lady's alive! What? Oh, and don't worry, this video includes a Rick Lax classic. This lady does get changed in the casket, because of course! Me when I see someone stealing off my fake dead body in a casket. Wait a second. She's a cop? By the way, the context of this also doesn't really make sense to me, because if you knew that this cleaning lady was like a kleptomaniac and stole a lot, don't you have security cameras to just hand in and be like, look, she's stealing? Do you really need like to get a cop to pretend to be dead? I feel like there's just easier ways to solve this problem. Yeah, so we have this person, they're constantly stealing from caskets, and here's our video evidence. I mean, you can just arrest them. Okay, but like what if, hear me out for a second. What if I pretend to be a dead body, and that way they'll try and steal from me and then I can arrest them? This just feels unnecessary. Like, we do have the video evidence. Okay, you don't understand. I really want to be a dead body. Okay? I constantly see people playing a dead body on crime shows, and now I really want to play a dead body. Please let me do that. Okay, fine, you weirdo. Go be a dead body. Oh my god, what's up with these cops? Yes! Alright, let's go practice. I'm so good at this. Anyway, now she's got her police vest on, which you definitely need when you're apprehending someone 2 feet away. And of course, the security hat. And of course, she's got her necklace on. So now she can end this video and arrest, except not so fast. This is a Rick Lax video, so we need to wait a few more minutes so he can get that sweet ad revenue. I don't understand why she can't just arrest the person. I mean, she's about a foot away. You could easily tap her shoulder and be like, you're under arrest for stealing. Anyway, after 2 minutes of her doing some weird handcuff dance with the person she's trying to arrest, she finally does arrest them, and we get treated to this wonderful acting scene.
Oh, gotcha. What is this? No, I'm under arrest. What are you? Who are you? What is that? I was only praying. I was praying. No.
Well, that's what Richard Laxative has been up to lately. Honestly, he's really gone downhill. At least with the magic stuff, overall, you could say it was kind of harmless and like people believed it. So he got lots of views, which, I mean, you know, I don't think it's good content, but like, he was doing really well. And while he's still doing fine, I just feel like this new wave of content is like, it's not good. The previous stuff wasn't good, but you could argue it served its purpose. This stuff is like, genuinely makes me feel like I'm wasting my time. And this isn't even everything. Rick Lax has been on a tear when it comes to just making whatever kind of content he thinks will get views. There's been life hacks that don't actually do anything.
You're gonna take it here, and you're gonna rotate it down, just like this. You simply let your shower warm up. Once it's warm, you take it, and you take a warm shower.
And then whatever this video is.
What? She's tapping him. Hold on, what? I'm gonna call someone, because this is crazy.
So yeah, Rick Lax has been pretty busy, and maybe I'll return to this page one day to watch more videos from him. We'll see. Hopefully not, but you never know. For now though, make sure you leave a like, because I saved you from having to watch any real Rick Lax videos, and maybe even subscribe. And if you didn't like this video, I understand. Okay, bye!